Hello students. So this is our first class of Pedagogy of Mathematics, and we in this video lecture are going to study about the meaning of mathematics. So we'll be studying deeply about what is mathematics. Now students, mathematics it can be defined in number of ways. There are number of ways you can define it, but for this mathematics pedagogy we will be talking about that it is a science which is related to measurements, calculations, discovering relationships, and dealing with problems of space. Now, maths, we use it in everyday lives. We study mathematics for like 10, 12 years of our schooling. Now, this mathematics is all about numbers, calculations, and so on. Now, for our pedagogy subject, we'll be discussing its dictionary meaning. Now, mathematics, according to Oxford Dictionary, is a science of measurement, quantity, and magnitude. Now, in Hindi, mathematics is known as Ganit. You must all have heard about the word Ganit. Now, Ganit means that it is the science of calculation, anything that involves the use of numbers, quantities, measurements, calculations, any relationship when we measure between two quantities, it is in terms of maths. It is through maths actually. Now, according to Locke, he has given the definition of mathematics as maths, according to him, is a way to settle in the mind a habit of reasoning. So, whenever we talk about mathematics, we talk about the reasoning part as well. Now, next definition we are going to talk about is of Benjamin Peirce. He says that mathematics is a science which draws necessary conclusions. Now, we know mathematics, of course, it is a science. Now, this science talks about drawing of necessary conclusions from certain things. Now, according to Professor Voss, our entire civilization, depending upon the intellectual penetration and utilization of nature, has its real foundation in mathematical science. Now, next definition we have is of NPE, that is National Education Policy 1986, defined mathematics as, according to them, maths should be visualized as a vehicle. So for them, maths is a vehicle that can train a child to think, reason, analyze, and articulate logically. Apart from being specific subject, it should be treated as a concomitant. Now, concomitant means with association. Now, this mathematics should not be only in terms of maths, but it should be related and associated with other subjects which involve the analysis and reasoning. So students, these are the some definition given by some experts on mathematics. Now, so we can define mathematics as a science which is related to space, to numbers, and to quantify fact and relationships. Now, it makes use of its own language, namely symbols and formulae. We know that unlike other subjects, we use different kind of language when we are studying mathematics. So we use the 1, 2, 3 numbers, some symbols, plus, minus, divide. So maths uses its own language. Now it also handles abstract forms. Now it not only gives quantify facts and so on, but also handles abstract forms and concepts to make them simple for our understanding and applications. So we know that it does not only deal with some concrete things or so on, but it also handles abstractions and help us to understand them. Now, maths help in drawing conclusions and interpreting various ideas and themes. So, you must have understood about. Next is that maths helps in solving problems of our life. Mathematics also has its own tools like reasoning, logic, analysis, construction, generality, and individuality. Next is it taps the cognitive that is related to our brain, and cognitive parts of the learners to sharpen their learning. So students, this is all about the meaning of mathematics. Thank you.